What if the 2026 FIFA World Cup was somehow set up for Argentina? Did Argentina really reach the latter stages of the tournament purely because of their own quality? Or were there simply too many refereeing decisions that made their journey increasingly questionable? The further Argentina progressed, the more controversies seemed to follow them. Even the FIFA President came under the spotlight because of comments he made after one of Argentina's matches. When you line up each of these controversies, from the group stage all the way to the round of 16, a pattern begins to emerge that has led many fans to question the neutrality of the officiating. So in this video, we're going to break down every Argentina match, every controversial refereeing decision, and why so many people began asking whether the 2026 World Cup was being set up for Argentina. Let's get started. The first controversy, against Algeria. Argentina's first major controversy at the 2026 World Cup came in their match against Algeria. Although Argentina won convincingly, the result was overshadowed by strong protests from the Algerian camp. They argued that both Lionel Messi and Alexis McAllister committed fouls worthy of red cards, yet the referee handed out only lighter punishments. The Algerian Football Federation even filed an official complaint with FIFA, claiming that several key refereeing decisions favored Argentina and influenced the outcome of the match. In another match, between the United States and Bosnia and Herzegovina, Folarin Balogun committed a similar foul to the one involving Lionel Messi. The difference was that Balogun was shown a straight red card. That comparison sparked the first wave of claims that Argentina was being treated differently by referees. At the time, those accusations hadn't yet gained widespread attention, but the match against Algeria marked the beginning of growing public skepticism. As more controversial decisions followed in Argentina's subsequent matches, many people started to believe that these incidents were no longer just coincidences. The match against Cape Verde fueled even more allegations. Unlike the previous match, the controversy against Cape Verde wasn't centered on a single major decision. Instead, it focused on the referee's consistency throughout the game. The biggest talking point was the perceived inconsistency in how fouls were called. Several tackles and physical challenges against Cape Verde players were allowed to continue, while Argentina appeared to receive fouls more easily in very similar situations. There wasn't a single decision that directly determined the outcome of the match, but the accumulation of these 50-50 calls led many neutral fans to start questioning the referee's performance. The controversy grew even bigger after the final whistle. The term Vargentina once again began trending across social media, with critics claiming that Argentina benefited too frequently from refereeing and VAR decisions. The situation intensified when FIFA President Gianni Infantino said that he had suffered alongside Argentina before immediately emphasizing that he remained neutral. That clip quickly went viral, fueling accusations that FIFA was showing favoritism toward Argentina. It was at this point that public suspicions surrounding Argentina's 2026 World Cup campaign reached an entirely new level. The biggest controversy came against Egypt. If the previous two matches had already sparked debate, the game against Egypt became the breaking point. The first major controversy came when VAR disallowed an Egyptian goal after ruling that there had been a foul during the build-up. Many observers argued that the contact was far too minor to justify overturning the goal. Shortly afterward, Egypt appealed for a penalty when Mohamed Salah went down inside the box, but the referee waved play on without even conducting a VAR review. Those two major decisions in a single match immediately sparked outrage from the Egyptian camp. The reaction after the match was even more intense than the incidents themselves. Egypt head coach Hossam Hassan openly criticized the referee's performance, accusing Argentina of repeatedly benefiting from crucial officiating decisions. Several Egyptian players also voiced their frustration, with Mustafa Zico even claiming that the match felt as if it had been fixed. From that moment on, the narrative that Argentina was receiving special treatment from referees was no longer limited to fans on social media. It was now being openly expressed by coaches and players on the World Cup stage. Public reaction exploded after the match against Egypt. If the earlier controversies had mostly been limited to debates among fans, everything changed after the match against Egypt. Social media exploded with criticism of the officiating, particularly after Egypt's goal was ruled out by VAR and their penalty appeal was ignored. The term VARgentina once again became a trending topic, with many neutral supporters using it to suggest that too many crucial decisions had gone Argentina's way. Even the viral clip of FIFA President Gianni Infantino saying he had suffered alongside Argentina resurfaced, adding even more fuel to the growing public suspicion. What made this controversy even more significant was that the criticism wasn't coming solely from Egyptian supporters. Football fans from all over the world began questioning the consistency of VAR decisions throughout Argentina's World Cup campaign. At the same time, many others defended the officials, arguing that every controversial decision could still be justified under the interpretation of the laws of the game. That sharp divide in opinion is exactly why the controversy continued to dominate football discussions around the world. In the end, it wasn't just Egypt or Argentina whose reputation was affected. It was also the credibility of the referees and the VAR system itself that came under increasing scrutiny. When controversial decisions continue to appear in several matches in a row, it's understandable why so many people begin questioning the consistency of the referees and the use of VAR in Argentina's favor. Was the 2026 World Cup really set up for Argentina? We'll have to wait and see. So, what do you think? Were all of those decisions simply correct according to the rules, or has Argentina really benefited from refereeing decisions too often? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more exciting football discussions.
Was this a yellow card offense? Yes, in my opinion it was, and it wasn't given. Maybe even a red card offense? Also, it could be a yes. But the same people calling it rigged for Argentina are completely ignoring this foul right here with the hand on the neck. Could this also be a red card offense? Yes, it could, but once again, it wasn't given. Is that corruption? No, it's just two bad refereeing decisions back to back. You also have a lot of big pages on Twitter and TikTok just lying to get more views and engagement. Like right here, they're trying to make it seem like Argentina gets the fewest amount of cards for the most amount of fouls, but the issue is all these numbers are completely wrong. Here we have the actual numbers, and are they still high up on that list? Yes, they are, but are they number one? No, it's actually Norway. So is the World Cup rigged for Norway? No, it's just bad refereeing across the board. And the funny thing is, everyone's saying the referee in the Argentina match was awful. But the French coach who literally lost to Argentina in the World Cup final 4 years ago came out and said the referee did an amazing job in that match. And that he even wants the referee in his match against Morocco to be as good as the referee in the Argentina match. And the sad part is, even though Argentina are the favorites to win their next match on Polymarket, even if they win the match, they'll say it's rigged, but if they lose the match, they'll say it's fair. So really, there's no winning either way.